Internships can be a great way to get experience early on in the learning process, but there are 4 signs to watch out for to make sure that it's not a bust. We're going to talk about those 4 signs in this video. Plus, if you stay with me to the end, we're going to talk about how you can turn your internship around if it's going belly up. Don't forget, if you have a question that you'd like to ask or a topic that you'd like me to cover in an upcoming video, leave a comment below or head over to devmentordave.com and fill out the Ask Dave form. Hey Junior Devs, Dev Mentor Dave here, helping you bridge the gap from learning to code to launching a successful career. Sign number 1 is no pay. Now, there are a lot of different types of internships out there, and frankly, some of them pay, some of them don't. So that's why this is number 1. It's not really necessarily the most important one, but it's one that I think that you should consider. If you're not getting paid to spend a bunch of time working for a company, I don't care what they call it, even internship, that sounds more like servanthood to me. So the first warning sign is this company willing to pay me for my time? Now, an internship shouldn't expect a whole lot of payment. After all, you're not really a developer. You're not really there full time. Even most internships I've seen are even part-time. So you certainly should not expect to make a ton of money on your internship. But in my opinion, a company should compensate you for your time, even if you are still in the learning process. So if it's an unpaid internship you're looking at, I would go a different direction, but it's up to you. The second sign is no code. And what I mean by that is there's no opportunity for you to actually write code in a real world environment. If you're a junior developer and you're trying to get into the development world and you're taking on an internship, why would you take on an internship that has you putting data into a website? I have literally seen interns come in as developers and be told to sit for 4 to 8 hours a day and do data entry for other developers so that they didn't have to do it. To be honest, data entry really shouldn't be a part of a developer's job in the first place, but it certainly shouldn't be part of an intern's job either. If you're a development intern, then you should be allowed to do development. You should be writing some sort of code. Now, obviously, a company's not going to give you the most important things to work on because you're just a junior developer. You're just an intern. You're just learning how to do all these different things. But you need to find an internship where they're actually going to put you to work doing the thing that you want to do so that you're actually writing code, whether that's HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, .NET, Java, all the different things that you could be doing as a developer. Writing code is important. And if you've got an internship and they're not letting you write any code for any reason, then they're not really helping you along in your career development. And after all, that's the whole point of doing an internship, is for you to get experience working in an environment that you're going to hopefully work in the future. Hey, if you find this information helpful, could you hit the like button for me? It helps me get this information to more people and hopefully help them on their journey to a successful career as well. So no pay, no code, and the third sign is no integration. Now, what do I mean by integration? Oftentimes interns kind of get shoved over into a corner. They kind of get put over by themselves doing, again, those menial tasks. They're just kind of over there. We've got interns. We give them the stuff that we don't really want to do ourselves, the stuff that's just time consuming and boring and dumb, and we just kind of stick them over there. That's not what you want in an internship. You want to feel like you're actually being part of a team. You want to be put into that environment. You want to actually attend meetings. You want to listen to the stand-up or whatever we're calling it these days. You want to actually be involved in the process. You want to go to the meetings and hear the interactions with the devs, and you want to be a part of the team. That's really what an internship should be. You should be a part of the team for those few weeks or a few months that you're part of that internship program. So when you're evaluating an internship program, ask them how they integrate their interns into the daily work process with the teams that are there in the company. And if they don't have a good answer for that, may not be the internship for you. So the final sign is no mentoring. A company can offer you pay, they can even let you write some code, and they can even let you attend meetings and make you feel like you're part of the team. But if you're not getting any feedback from anybody, then that internship really isn't fulfilling everything that it needs to fulfill. Again, the biggest thing that can help any developer, whether they're a junior developer, mid-level, or senior developer, is having a mentor in their life. And honestly, in an internship, wouldn't that be one of the best places to have somebody come alongside you and work with you and mentor you and teach you some things? I mean, to me, that sounds like the perfect idea for an internship. After all, that's why you're there as an intern, right? To learn more? Well, you can learn some things just by observation, and you can learn some things by doing, but the best way is to learn things by being mentored. You need mentoring, even as an intern. You need to find a place where you can be mentored and you can be helped to grow from where you are now to someplace just a little bit better. And if you are looking at an internship program and you ask them what type of feedback process, what type of mentoring they include in that process, and they just kind of give you the blank stare, that's not a good sign and probably not an internship program you really want to be a part of. So how can you turn it around if you're already in an internship program that has one or more or all of these signs of a busted internship? Well, the simple answer is one word: ask. Ask questions when something happens and you want to get help or you want to get mentorship. Go to somebody, walk over there, be bold, ask them for help. That's what they should be doing in the first place, whether they want to do it or not. You're an intern, you should be able to ask questions. So go ask questions. Ask to be involved in meetings. Just because they're having a meeting over there in that office or over there in that cubicle or over there by that water cooler doesn't mean that you can't join them. So ask to be a part of those meetings. Most of the time, they probably just don't even think about inviting you. So just ask if you can be invited. Ask for a small piece of code to write. Ask for a ticket that you can do on a project. Ask to be integrated into the team. Now, is that going to guarantee that that's just going to turn everything around and turn this internship into everything that you hoped and dreamed it would be? Not necessarily, because honestly, even if you ask, there are going to be some people and some teams that just are not really prepared to give you what you really need as an intern. But you'll never know unless you actually ask. Thanks for joining me, and if you'd like to get more mentoring advice, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be notified each time I upload a new video. So again, those 4 signs you should be looking out for are no pay, no code, no integration, and no mentoring. Hopefully this video has been a help to you on your journey as a junior developer. Thank you for spending some time with me today, and I'll see you on the next video.